Hey, how's it going, everybody? It has been a bit, to say the least. We're talking like 2 to 3 months since I've updated a video, and obviously some things look a little bit different. If you guys don't remember, a couple months ago, we ended up putting out a video saying the reality of Rocket League, which was talking a lot about the state of Rocket League content, kind of where it's headed, and my passions, where they lie, why I did what I did, and all that kind of stuff. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out if you'd like. Today's video in particular is going to be me updating you about what I've been doing, where I've been at the past couple of months. About 2.5 3 months ago, roughly, I've kind of put out a post saying that I was looking for work more in the advisory and consultancy type work. There are some things that are going on where there's some monopolies in the production world that are kind of determining who gets picked up and who does what casting thing. While I still cast and it's my primary profession and source of income, I've been focusing on kind of more behind the scenes work, things that allow me to have a larger impact. And the difficulty is, if you are kind of at the entry level position, you don't really get a say on how those things evolve or what those things look like. I've been very lucky and very blessed in my career to be exposed to a lot of different aspects, and a lot of value in that, rightfully so, I think. Personally, I've been, over the last couple of months, spending a lot of time doing advisory and consulting work. I've always done it as like a company will hire me to cast, and then I'll be like, hey, do you need help with seating? Do you need help with tournament structure? Do you need help with this or that? And a lot of them say yes, and I've always kind of done that, but it's never been a, hey, I'm here to do that primarily, and then I cast as well. A couple companies in particular that I've been doing that for, that I've been very busy with, and that's pretty much what takes up all my time, is I'm in meetings pretty much from 8 a.m. all the way until 6 p.m. And then I finally get to go out and enjoy the weather and be outside and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of nice. So I've been doing a lot of advisory and consulting work for the past couple of months, and it's been keeping me extremely busy, and it's allowing me to have a larger impact. One of those projects in particular is actually women's carball. Really level it up from like a community Discord tournament to like an actual league, because I do think it is really important to provide that space. That's been kind of an ever-evolving thing with a lot of hurdles, and it's been a learning experience, but it's also been a lot of fun and very fulfilling at times, as well as I'm also broadcast talent on the show. If you guys are more so interested in hearing more about that stuff, like behind the scenes things, like talking about obviously V1 with the merger situation's been going on. I've talked about that on stream before. The phase situation, how they're looking from acquisitions for luminosity or I think it was complexity, or one of the two, what that means, how that looks, reasons for or against it, things like that. If people want to hear more like big picture, like more the macro side of esports things and conversations, I did kind of something similar to that, where it's like, why is esports struggling? And I did like a 20-minute rant about it. If you guys want to see more videos like that, let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to discuss and talk about those things. These are things I also still do on my stream, because I do still stream like 2-3 times a week when I have time. A lot of people come over and have those conversations, and we have that dialogue. I've also been playing a lot of Diablo 4, as much as I like playing other titles. Diablo's kind of taken over until Path of Exile 2 comes out. We do have a lot of these discussions with the community and stuff, and I appreciate you guys all stopping over. I've also, just for life updates, I bought a house with my girlfriend, so hence the new digs and being in a different studio space. Between that and the consulting advisory work, I haven't really had time for videos, which I feel really bad about. Obviously, there is a standard that I kind of set with keeping people up to date and doing all that stuff, and a lot of people still ask, you know, where are the videos? But reality is, I'm doing things that not only are more financially stable so I can support my family, but also just have more fulfillment. I do miss talking to you guys and providing that stuff, but it completely burnt me out, and my passions aren't really in it as much as they used to. So I'm just doing this as a formality, because I do genuinely feel bad for just kind of leaving you guys cold turkey. Even though I alluded to it a little bit, I genuinely haven't had time to sit and make a video. It's been so long since I've just had like free time to do stuff. So that's kind of the focus on that and mental health and everything else. So that's kind of where I've been at. I am working on some like long-term projects that have more of an impact that I can't really talk about due to NDA. While I do talk a lot about the advisory and consulting work, there's also still been casting gigs here and there, which have been really exciting to still work as broadcast talent. There's one I got actually hired for that. I don't know the rules actually for when it comes to like terms of announcing that. I got to talk to the producer about that. But when it comes out, I'm really excited to share with you all what it is, because it's like a once in a lifetime thing. It's the biggest event I've ever done in my entire life. So very excited about that, and to hopefully educate you guys and showcase that at some point. I don't know when that'll be. I still stream a few times a week when I can in the free time. Do appreciate you all stopping over and hanging out. I've been enjoying other titles other than Diablo 4 kind of being my main obsession, but we do play other games here and there when they come out. And for a lot of people that have been asking, I will be going to Dusseldorf. I'm actually going to be there as a temporary stand-in manager for a team. There's an organization that presented an opportunity, and they need me to kind of babysit their players. Even though I think the players are okay, I'm still here to help and educate and be there for where I can. So I'll be flying out actually on Wednesday this week and landing Thursday right before the matches start for the wild card. So I'll be out there kind of working again behind the scenes, just helping where I can, as well as pushing some narratives about women's carball and doing some of the big project conversations with meetings that I have for that. So if you guys are going to be in Dusseldorf, I will be there for all of Wildcard as well as the World Championship main event. So if you guys are there for the live event days, I will be there as well. Please, if you see me, don't be afraid to say what's up. Don't be afraid to ask for photos. If you want me to sign anything, I'm always more than happy to talk and interact with people. I'd much rather be the bad person and say, hey, like I have this thing I have to get to. We'll reconvene somewhere else, but I'll try to make time for it. I'll tweet it out. I guess that's kind of a good transition. If you guys are trying to stay up to date what the heck I'm working on, I've been posting a lot more on Instagram. Twitter is still my main point of contact, even though it's X now, whatever stupid thing Elon did. Twitter is where I post a majority of my updates. I'm still trying to be a bit more active on there to let you guys know what's going on. But down below, I have a link to all my social medias, all the things that I am active on, which is the easiest way to stay up to date with things I've got going on. I plan to do probably an export on stream tomorrow. We'll probably do Worlds predictions because a lot of people have been asking. I've been holding off until it's a little bit more relevant. So I'll probably just export that to YouTube for y'all. So if you guys want to see Worlds predictions, we'll have that. But more importantly, if you guys have suggestions of things you want me to talk about, whether it be like the V1 phase situations or any of those kind of big narrative picture things, let me know in the comments down below or stop over by the stream. I will try to do my best to talk about those things when I have free time every once a few weeks and update you guys in that way. But on that, we're just staying busy. We're keeping our head down, working hard and focusing on some big name projects while hopefully freeing up some time to spend time with the family and the loved ones and the people I really care about. It's also wedding season, so it's been pretty insane. So with that said, it's been a bit. Really excited to read some of the comments and see some of the reactions because I know it has been a bit. But with that said, I don't know when the next video is going to be other than probably a predictions one the next day, right before Worlds. I'll probably try to do that Wednesday, I think, just with the matches being on Thursday, so it's fresh in the mind. But crazy stuff, staying busy, staying up to date. If you guys want to hear more like regularly scheduled updates, my stream is the best time to do it. If you guys go to twitch.tv/Lawler, we stream still like 2-3 times a week when we can, probably like every other day, like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, something like that. But yeah, that's the way to stay up to date. Otherwise, hit me up, hit me on Twitter, hit me on Discord, whatever it is. Join the Discord. It's discord.gg/Lawler. We'd love to have you guys. I still try to stay pretty active in that in between meetings and stuff, but that's what I've got going on. Appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Appreciate you guys who are still sticking around and hanging out and stuff. And I just figured we'd give you guys a life update. But with that said, we'll see you in Germany. Peace.